in tears or just, with, grimacing on their faces. And, you can imagine why. It's a pretty tough situation for all of them. Yeah, I don't know much more I can add to that, but you can see a lot of them right there, and it's pretty tough.
Yeah, thanks, Corin. And to have to, as you mentioned, walk past people who are onlookers or who are there who are concerned, but also cameras, and it's a really tough situation. Thank you, Corin. We'll revisit that in a second. And you can go ahead and cut that mic for us. Thank you. I just wanted to share some more information, and this is the first time that we're able to share this kind of information. This is coming from a police alert that went out about 30 minutes ago, so at about 9:30, from the City of Richfield Police Department. So this is what was sent to that community. Annunciation Church area police are responding to an active shooter call. We now know that the shooter is dead. Officers are reporting 20 victims. A man dressed in all black and armed with a rifle was reported at the scene. EMS has requested a mass casualty response, and fire crews are bringing in additional resources. As I said earlier, mass casualty does not mean deaths. It just means victims of some kind. Fire crews are bringing in additional resources. Initial information indicated that the suspect shooter is no longer a threat. That we know to be true now. Out of an abundance of caution, they are asking just people to stay out of that area because there's a lot of work to be done, to complete this investigation and move through what they need to do this morning.
And of course, one of our big questions going forward will be timeline of all of this. 8:27 was when that first initial call of a shooting was reported. And then we had crews live at the scene by about 9 a.m. So of course, part of the information gathering that we're learning is, what happened between that initial call at 8:27 and when we arrived there at 9 a.m. When this shooter was taken down, as we understand that they've been killed, and that there is no longer a threat to the public. But obviously, that'll be one of the big questions. How long was that man in there? 20 victims at this time. As Amy mentioned, that does not mean that 20 people were killed, but at least 20 people, victims of some kind, whether that was they were hit by gunfire or injured in some other way. But again, Richfield Police saying that there was a man who was dressed in all black, armed with a rifle, was reported at the scene. Potentially, when we look at the schedule for the school, these students, this is a pre-K through 8 school, a school affiliated with the church next door. They're technically not connected. There's a little bit of a lot with some trees in between them, but according to the school schedule at 8:15, those students were scheduled to be in mass. So that will be another question, of course, that we have going forward, if this was a situation where the shooter entered the school building or the church building. And of course, if you have all of these people gathered in one area, you think of the chaos.